Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Amanda. I'm going to be doing my current beauty favorites. I probably haven't done a favorites video in like a year, not even joking. So I figured I would just do my current ones that I've been loving, you know, just recently, the past month, 2, 3, just in general, what I'm currently obsessing with. Some a little bit longer than others, but we're just going to go ahead and jump right into this. So first, I guess we'll start with the face. I have been loving this combo. Oh my lord. The past month, I just found this like a month and a half ago. I finally got my hands on the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I love this concealer so much. I do have a review. I'll link it up here and down below. But this just blends out beautifully. It sets itself. It is just a marvelous concealer. And then I have been loving this foundation for months, probably 6 months now. But them together, oh lord, I think this is like $4 to $6. It might be $7, I'm not sure. But it is less than $10. It's very inexpensive. It's the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Foundation. It says it's a full coverage foundation and it is a matte one. I have extremely dry skin, so matte foundations typically don't go very well with my skin type. But I have been going in with an oil and exfoliating my face, which I have to do no matter what foundation I have. And this works amazing. Like, this is kind of like a satin matte finish. It is a matte finish, but it's kind of like a satin matte finish, not where it's going to like suck the life out of your face type of matte. This just, it says with comfort serum, so that's where you get like that satiny matte type of look. And especially where I have dry skin, I put an oil on below the or underneath the foundation and it makes it amazing. So if you have oily skin, you can use this on its own, but if you have dry skin, put an oil underneath it. It makes the world difference. And this on top of it for my skin, or for recently, but I don't know if you can tell the face, it just looks so good. I hope it looks as good on camera as it does in person. If it doesn't, then I'm just embarrassed. But it looks beautiful. I kind of have like a little bit of a dewy look, but mostly like that satin look is what I have. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So if you haven't tried either one of these, definitely try them, especially together. And then, just because right now this is, I don't know if you can tell, this is a little bit too dark for me right now, just because I am super pale. So I've been using the NYX Pro Foundation Mixer. I've had this for a long time. I mean, not a long time. It's probably been less than a year, but I've been using this and it lasted so long with that foundation, and it doesn't really change it that much. But if you're looking for something to lighten foundations that way, especially like during the winter time right now where you're not really as tan, but you can't find a foundation that is extremely pale that you like, mix this in with it. This one is the white one. They have like 5 or 6 different ones, but usually I have to make foundations paler instead of darker. So go with this. It is amazing for making your foundations lighter. Definitely recommend it. And then the oil that I was talking about, this is my second bottle and I've already made a, you know, pretty good dent in it. This is the Physicians Formula Argan Argan Oil or Glow Oil. They have 2 of these and they have a new one, the Bright Booster one. I haven't tried it yet, but I do have it, but I haven't tried it. And they have another one exactly like this, but is an illuminating one, which kind of has like fine shimmer in it to really make your face glow. I haven't tried that one yet, but this one works amazing. I use this at night before I go to bed within, you know, like my nighttime skin routine. And then I use this during the morning underneath my foundation. Sometimes I will mix it in with my foundation, but 9 times out of 10 I'm just going to put it on my face and then put my foundation on. So if you like some matte foundations but they just are a little bit too drying for you, try out an oil first before you return the foundation, or just, you know, completely kick it to the side. Or if you want something that's going to make your face look dewy or add to a foundation, try this oil. I think it's like anywhere from $10 to $13. It depends where you get it from. This has changed my life. Honestly, I love this stuff. And then I haven't really been like the past 2 months or so, I've not really reached for my contour palette, my Lorac one, which is what I use to bronze and contour my face. I've just been reaching for this, and it's kind of getting on my nerves with that little brush on the bottom. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, the light bronzer shade, because I am pale, so I need this. I am wearing it right now. It's kind of like a contour bronzer. This just adds the nicest warmth to the face and kind of chisels out your cheekbones at the same time. So I will go in and put it right where my contour would be, and then put it up a little bit. So like I said, it's kind of that bronzed contour, but then I do bring it up to my temple and my forehead and a little bit down my neck to bronze up my face. You can't really tell, but once you put it on the face, you can build it up. Then moving on to more face products. I've basically hit pan on this one. I'm so sad. I'm going to have to get more and another one of these shades. This is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek Pearlized Highlighter in the shade Flexitarian. I think this is like $8. It might be $9, but I think it's $8. If you can tell, I have a huge dent in that. But this one is kind of shimmery. It's kind of peachy, champagne-y, goaty all in one. Right there is about the true color. Perfect for fair to light skin tones. This is your shade. Just look at that. Oh my lord, it's beautiful. I barely have it on. I have it like on my inner corner and on the tip of my nose a little bit, but that's all I have it on my face right now. That's so smooth. They're literally so silky smooth. They blend beautifully. They're so pigmented. And for the price, you can't beat them. Colourpop is an amazing brand. You literally can't beat them for the price. They're absolutely, everything's amazing. So, yeah, definitely recommend these highlighters. If you haven't tried them, go try them. And then last thing, technically for the face, I've been using this rarely, but, you know, I do like it. It's the Benefit, the Porefessional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores. So I do have extremely dry skin, but I have kind of larger pores right here on the middle of my face. So I have been using this, kind of testing it out, but using it, and it works. It blends so smoothly. My foundation goes on, you know, it doesn't really make a difference, but it does. Depends the foundation I use. With this one, I don't really have to use like a primer or a pore thing because it doesn't go into my pores. But like on a regular basis, if I want something extra to, you know, fill in my pores, just if I want a little extra coverage, then this works so amazingly. I just put it like right here on this part of my face. So if you're looking for something to fill in your pores, definitely try out. This is just a little mini size of it. So I've been trying this out. I've really been liking this. So if you want something to fill in your pores, try this little guy out. Lately for liner, for like the past 2 months, I've been using this liner. I love this. I have rarely been reaching for my Wet n Wild liner, which if you've been watching me, you know is my like the only liner that I will use for the top line. And I have been using this. Like you have to get used to it if you're used to using like a liquid liner, using any type of gel or cream liners. It takes a little bit getting used to. So this is the Tarte Tartiest Clay Paint Liner. I got this for Christmas and I've been using it ever since then. It's amazing. It is it's like a clay liner, and I have been using the brush. I'll go ahead and show you it. The brush that comes with it, just because it's so small enough to fit in your hands, and it's got like this little angle to it right here, which just gets perfectly when you're doing your wing. So if you're wanting to get into gel clay liners like that, I definitely recommend this. It's so easy to work with. And then another liner, this is for the waterline. This is the NYC City Proof 24-hour waterproof eyeliner pencil. I think this is like $2 or $3. Oh my lord. Casey Holmes talked about this months ago and I went out and got it. This is the best waterproof waterline liner ever. This does not budge. I have it a little bit on my lower lash lines today, but it doesn't budge. Like, this liner is absolutely amazing. So if you want a good waterproof liner, try this out. It's about $2 or $3. I am sorry the lighting went down. This is the NYX Lingerie liquid lipsticks, especially this color in Corset. And right now on my lips I have the shade Bustier. These are amazing. Like, the wand is a little bit different. I can feel them, but they don't transfer. Like, I can feel them. They are matte. They are very long lasting. They're a very, not sheer, they're a very thin consistency. Like, they're not thick at all. But it doesn't take that long for them to dry matte or anything. Corset and Bustier. I mean, I've worn other ones, but typically these are the two that I will go for. And then I have been loving these lashes. Of course, you all know my Ardell Studio FX Wispies are my absolute favorite lashes all the time. Hands down. I have them on right now. But I've been trading them for these when I want a little extra glam. These are the Flutter lashes, and this is in the style Slayla. I got these off of the Morphe website. This is what they look like. They are so dramatic and beautiful. And again, I'm sorry that the lighting has went down. And the last two things I have are brushes. I can't find the exact one on this face brush, but this is what I have been using for my bronzer when I said that I just packed it in. This is the brush that I have been using for like the past month and a half. I got this for Christmas. It came in a set, the vegan set, I think it's the Morphe one. But I was looking online trying to find this exact brush, but the closest one I could find was the M426 Tapered Duo brush. Hopefully you can see that. But that's the closest brush that I could actually find to this one. But this is what it looks like. It is kind of tapered, but it's a little bit, you know, duo, synthetic-y. But if you turn it to the side, it is a little bit more cinched and thin. That might also be because of all the product that's in it. But it is a little bit more thin. It's not as fluffy, but it is fluffier at the top, but it is kind of thin. So this is just perfect for getting in, like, when you want, like, a thick contour bronze. So this is what, like, I'm not really putting bronzer on, but I'm not, you know, it's a little bit too big. It's too big for contour and it's too small for bronzer. So this is why I said when I've been using, like, this contour bronze where it, like, is bronzing the face but it's chiseling at the same time and I'm not really putting it everywhere, this is the absolute perfect brush for this. And then I've just been using different brushes all the time for my eyeshadow, but this is one I've been using lately whenever I've been doing more smokier looks. For the lower lash line, like packing on, well, not really packing, but getting that color on the lower part of the lash line. This is the e.l.f. Professional Defining Eye Brush. It is just a very thin eyeshadow brush, but it is angled, so it's thin enough to where it fits under there, but it's angled where it really fits and gets perfectly to get it like darker. Don't forget to leave me suggestions down below in the comments of what videos that you want to see next. I really hope that y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to check out my other videos, subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.